So, sorry für die lange Pause. Wir sind wieder klar, wir sind wieder da. Gut, zurück ins Spiel. Also, wir sind jetzt gerade in einer Umkleidekabine und haben Chihiro gefunden. Und wir sind in einer Umkleidekabine von den Frauen. Also, ergo, eigentlich könnten es ja nur Frauen gewesen sein, weil nur Frauen in die Umkleidekabine von Frauen dürfen. Richtig? Okay, dann gucken wir mal weiter. Vielleicht lernen wir mehr. Ja, das Bild an der Wand, das ist cool, ne? Kann man sich hier näher angucken. Wait, look at the wall. Are these letters on the wall? Okay, die sagt, wir sollen das nicht angucken. Thunder, ey. Ja, sieht schon ein bisschen so aus. Was steht da überhaupt da drauf? Yukio. Ja, Spaßbremsen, echt, ey. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? What? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attack were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Wait, you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What it is now? Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? 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 Kadunk. She fainted! That did not sound good! Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she fainted anytime she sees blood. So she is hemophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibited sleeping like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count, gotcha?
Just a second!
Toka, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she heard her, Toko suddenly shook away. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was lying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up, ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through. Her emotions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked. You know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Doko, are you okay? I'm fine. What? Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Okay.
What the heck?
She must hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world had a front and a back, a top, inning, and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. Well, this is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutters are gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Daka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well, you take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin investigating right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that?
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right, as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how gradation works. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed? A fellow classmate? What does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you operate on mine if you want. Actually, I didn't have any either. Sorry! Der ist so durch. Aber ich mag den. Stop monologuing, give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did.
it's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
You were really gonna do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no! Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Okay, wenn man so angucken, sehen möchte, dann ja und nein. You're very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone, stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And If Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something more, victims could start piling up. Forget my victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one-killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killing everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Well, for now, I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't understand this thinking. If we can kill up 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation soon. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true, und sie ist echt creepy. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Danke, Lu! Es ist dieses Dingens, was da, dieses Gift-Dingens, was da die ganze Zeit passiert. Ein Beat? Bitte ein Beat? Wir könnten uns ja wenigstens Bier zuschicken. Und das ist das normale Bit-Logo. Aber es sieht ein bisschen langweilig aus. Die hätten, weiß ich nicht, eine Münze machen können. Das ist ja gar kein echtes Geld, sagst du? Oh nein. Naja, aber Bitcoins sind ja... Ja, aber ich meine, so Bitcoins ist auch echtes Geld eigentlich. Aber es ist ja auch eine Internetwährung. Naja, aber es kostet echtes Geld. Genau wie Bits voll bei Twitch. Ist es auch. Jetzt sind ein paar Cent. Naja, ich sag mal so, Lu, wenn jeder bei Twitch TV uns ein Bit geben würde. Jeder, der hier ist. Jeder, der angemeldet ist oder auch nicht angemeldet ist. Wenn jeder uns ein Bit geben würde, ich glaube, dann hätten wir echt ausgesorgt für alles. Aber es ist ja nur hypothetisch. Außerdem wäre es voll anstrengend. Ich meine, letztendlich, wenn du Bits vergibst, ist es ja dann irgendwo echtes Geld. Für irgendwem auf dem Konto, oder nicht? Ja. Naja. Es soll sich für die User nicht so anfühlen, als würden die echtes Geld ausgeben. Damit sie dann hinterher nicht merken, dass sie voll viel Geld ausgegeben haben. Nun, machen wir weiter. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file. Okay. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 AM. Das heißt, es war eigentlich auch in der Nacht. Um 2 Uhr. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Naja, wenigstens direkt tot. Nicht dann irgendwie gelitten oder so. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey Magoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Talking.
You seem to have some limited use. Which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing on my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? Erinnert mich ein bisschen an Sheldon aus Big Bang Theory. Ich erlaube dir, mit mir zusammen zu... Nee, für mich zu arbeiten. Du meinst, mit mir zusammenzuarbeiten. Mit dir zusammenzuarbeiten. Nein, für mich. Now then, shall we get started? But... we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll working with Byakuya on this one. Ich will nicht mit ihm zusammenarbeiten. Was sagt Mondo? Dude, had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explained the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Because of Chihiro's complex, I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey Sakura. I use this locker room all the time. Now it became the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Could she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Ina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However...
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but they specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that you also would have come someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Wollen wir jetzt das Poster angucken? Yeah, ein bisschen näher. The post has got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. There's a dumbbell on the floor and there's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. It's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Oh, ich will aber mit Kyoko reden, Mann. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't try it. Kann ich da reingehen? Ach komm schon. There are a bunch of different cool related items on the shelf which have nothing to do with the case. Aber ich habe eine Münze gefunden. Juhu. Maybe this gun was used too. No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Surveillance camera. Even as Chihiro was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They know what happened, and they are still forcing us to go through with this. If I remember right, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, the card reader have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through, while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else the handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
In other words,
As such, the killer must be on the one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay close attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a funny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good! Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me wanna pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else, I'll charge you with criminal negligence. Thank you, Thunder. Ich kann nicht lesen. Manche Sachen. No more questions? Figure out the rest your own demon self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? It'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Of course, man. Hier zum Beispiel das Ding. There's a mailbox here. Would there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait. There's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems that there's a system in place where the handbooks of bad students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Lian and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay close attention to the regulation. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see, now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's
Very
wrong?
Strange.
One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did it pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. What, with baseballs? Naja, aber das macht keinen Sinn, weil die sagte ja, die sind unzerstörbar, waterproof und kannst sie kaputt machen, wie du willst. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Now I'm really angry!
What? That e-handbook is essential to a student's life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easy. But it did.
Impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do Crap. But every My Amazing Handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing that its weakness was right. Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?